Please welcome Ascend Florida Co-President Naween Hua.
Apologies, I have some remarks that are meant to be on the screen right now. There they are. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Naween Hua, the Ascend Florida Chapter President and Vice President of Compliance at Carlisle and former EY alumna. It is truly an amazing sight to look out into this ballroom filled with so much energy and possibility. Whether you've joined us in person or are tuning in virtually, we're so glad you're here. And actually, can I ask everyone here in Orlando to help me kick off the conference with a warm welcome, both literally and figuratively? On the count of three, let's give a big wave to our live stream viewers and join me in saying, welcome to Ascend Engage. And in 3, 2, 1, welcome to Ascend Engage. When I started to write these remarks, I couldn't help but feel nostalgic and hope you'll indulge me in a brief trip down memory lane. My Ascend journey began in Washington, D.C., where I attended the 2019 Ascend Convention with the theme Endless Possibilities, a phrase that couldn't be more fitting. Back then, I didn't know where this journey would take me, but do remember scrolling through the registration form and selecting Greater Atlanta as my affiliated chapter because it was closest to where I lived. Well, we must be where dreams really do come true, because I could not be prouder on behalf of the Florida chapter established earlier this year to welcome you to the most magical place on earth for Ascend Engage 2025. Today marks my 5th Ascend conference and my first as a chapter president, made even more meaningful by Ascend Florida having the honor of serving as this year's host chapter. Over the last 7 years, Ascend has given me a safe space to grow both professionally and personally. Every experience along the way has given me opportunities to connect with so many of you. From joining the then Southeast chapter leadership team, thanks to Ivy, Ranjana, and Peggy, to leading my first Ascend conference session and fireside chat on personal branding with Ashok from New York Metro, to hosting cross-chapter events with Aaron, Vanessa, James, and our friends in the Midwest. Each memory has been a constant reminder that growth doesn't happen alone, and that we all rise when we support each other. The formation of the Florida chapter was only possible with that kind of support through the generosity of our partners, Deloitte, Disney, RSM, and PwC. We are incredibly thankful for your invaluable partnership and belief in us and our mission. I also want to take a moment to recognize my Ascend Florida leadership team and advisory board. If you could please stand up. It is your passion and dedication that drive the important volunteer work that we do. I'm so proud of what we have accomplished and excited to continue the momentum in our local communities. Thank you. This year's theme, Leading for Our Future, couldn't be more timely. It may go without saying that we all face the challenge of navigating a time filled with change and uncertainty. And yet, here we are, connected, together, and ready to step into the future of leadership. Our theme reminds us that we're not here by accident. We're here because of the inspiring achievements and stories of those who propelled us forward. And now, it's our turn to lead into the future with confidence. If we could go to the next slide, please. For me, this mission is deeply personal. I'm a second-generation Vietnamese American whose purpose has been shaped by the choices and sacrifices of those before me. In 1979, my grandfather immigrated to the United States with 6 of his children, leaving behind his pregnant wife and his 3 youngest daughters in Vietnam. It wasn't until nearly a decade later that the entire family was finally reunited at Sarasota Bradenton Airport here in Florida. During that 9-year period, the eldest daughter, my mom, stepped up far beyond her age to help raise her. To help raise her siblings even while adjusting to life in a new country. My mom's quiet strength and relentless determination to create a better future for herself and her children have motivated me to take control of who I am and how I lead. And today, it's her and my siblings' faith in me that keeps me grounded. So, cảm ơn mẹ, chị Hồng Nguyên và em Vinh. I love you and am forever grateful for your unwavering support. When we honor this kind of love and legacy, we carry forward a responsibility, not just to succeed, but to lead in a way that lifts up the next generation of leaders. So, by simply being here at Engage, you're choosing to show up with values, with vision, and with hope for what we can build together. Before I pass the mic, I want to encourage you to download the Ascend app if you haven't already. It's your go-to guide for this week's agenda and speaker lineup. I can personally attest that Robina, Rupa, and the Ascend National Leadership Team, alongside many of the chapter leaders gathered here today, have poured their hearts into curating a phenomenal experience that is both empowering and unforgettable. And when the sun sets and you feel the damp touch of Florida's lingering humidity, don't forget to check out the Ascend social section for Ascend After Dark evening events because, as you'll come to find out, here at Ascend, we believe in both working hard and playing smart. Over the next few days, you'll participate in high-impact sessions, energizing conversations, and transformative wellness moments. You'll come to understand exactly why so many of us return to Ascend year after year. So let's be present, let's be curious, let's lead boldly, and lead together for our future. Welcome to Ascend Engage 2025. Let's get started.